Alright. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Shadow Saber Wolf back again with another video. And today, I am joined by my bestest buddy. Someone who I proudly call one of my bestest friends. The one and only Shasta Winterfall.
Hello.
And today, I figure I will be doing a video. Doing a Brony Cringe compilation. And now, this, before we get started with this is not to bash anybody in the Brony community. This is not to shit on anybody in the Brony community. This is a video. It's all in fun. Okay? I'm just put that out there right now. This is all in fun.
I have multiple Brony friends, so I mean, no harm at this either. Because I even watch furry cringe compilations, so.
Alright, so whenever you want to.
But yes, I am in control. Let's see if my hand. I can do this. Go on. Okay.
Anyway, we all know about the great bronies here, right?
Yeah.
All right, but all right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what keeps happening up here. Somebody says closer, and the person goes, I want the mic like bumping almost into your chin, okay? It's an antiseptic foam rubber, and you don't have to worry about catching anybody's cold.
All right. So anyway,
There we go. There we go.
we know about everyone here and how great the show is, right? However, as most of us
so
are
that's been
aware,
dead for
there's
years.
a darker side to the fandom which we know pretty well. To Mrs. Oliver and Miss Libman.
Great.
All right, so I'm pretty sure you're aware of Princess Celestia being portrayed as a tyrant, an internet troll, and God forbid, a molester. And Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy on occasion.
No.
I'm canceling.
Yeah, so I'm going to let you know from where I stand, the darker side of the fandom is not part of what I will talk about. It's not part of what the show's about. If you choose to do that, that's your
Ooh,
choice.
gossip. There's even a
It's not
dark
why
side to the
we're here,
Brony
not why I'm
community.
here anyway. So,
Who would have thought that?
my name is Nicole Oliver. I voice Princess Celestia. I voice Cheerly, and I'm really glad you all like the show.
Oh my god, imagine saying that in front of the. Oh dear lord. Imagine saying that in front of the voice actors. What the hell? Look at the person in the.
That guy's like, what did I get myself into?
My real problem with Celestia is that she's supposed to be all-knowing, all-caring, all-powerful, and I think they want us to believe she's been.
Why is this guy dressed like Bruno
It sounds
Mars?
like an easy sell, but when life in Equestria is just turning completely to crap, you really have to.
Okay, dude, you look. Okay, wait a minute, wait. This dude looks like he's in.
The threat of the moon demigoddess threatening to shroud the world in eternal darkness in the hands.
Oh, pause a second. Pause a second. I gotta say something about this dude. Okay. Why does this dude look like he's in his 30s? Oh my god. See, this is what I'm talking about. Oh. Come on. And they call us furries.
What? I'm confused.
It baffles me. It literally baffles me. This guy looks like he's in his 30s talking like that.
There are a lot of people in their 30s that talk like that.
Oh my god. Oh. I'm gonna keep rolling it. Oh. Jeez.
What?
Animal caretaker, the fashionista, the cocky athlete, the workhorse, and the Pinkie Pie. And then she shows up at the very end, and then she's like, oh, my student, I knew all this would happen, but I knew you could do it. And yeah, you can make the argument.
What the fuck?
I found friends, and they realized they're
friends.
and the magic and the power they hold.
He's probably part Italian, because I use my hands when I talk a lot too.
No, it's the way his hands are moving. He's like,
we get this build up. Someone somewhat built up of Celestia being caring and knowledgeable and powerful. Yet she
Gotta make
completely
sure that
turns her back on
maybe too.
Twilight, which is like a middle finger to everybody, to Twilight herself. And then she gets her shit slapped by Chrysalis. And yeah, I know Chrysalis was disguising herself as Cadence and everything, but given everything that's happened, you would think that
Okay,
Celestia
dude, you're
would
way too in
trust
tune with the show, bro.
Twilight's every word at this point, just as Twilight trusts hers.
That's a brony for you.
And yeah, I know Chrysalis was using the power of Shining Armor and Cadence's love, but come on. I know they were supposed to believe that they rule the kingdom 50-50, Celestia and Luna. But you gotta think. It's
Can
pretty
you
much
understand half of what this
70 at
guy's
this
saying?
point. So
Kind of.
I'm not saying there's no reason why she could have been
Like,
beaten, why she should have been beaten, but she
alright, so this is a little fun fact for those. I used to be a brony and it only lasted a week.
Dude, I can obviously see why. I can see why you got out.
No, this isn't the reason why. The reason why I got out of the brony community is because it wasn't for me. I mean, I got into My Little Pony for a bit, but then I slowly then I rapidly started, like, why am I watching this? And then, I want to say maybe like 5 years later, I became a furry.
Is a very well invested.
But
Made the right choice becoming a member of the furry community.
you know, it's actually funny because it seems like the brony community and the furry community aren't that different, but they do have their differences.
shouldn't have been beaten so easily because she's
You should have been beaten so
The
easily.
season 3 premiere, Luna's ready to go in there with the Macy's and give them an edge of power that they might need in order to stop Sombra. But she's just like, sister, let my student handle this. And Luna's just like, And I'm just like, why do you deprive us of Luna? The thing about Celestia, which is why people are so divided on her, is because
I wonder what his
she
parents are
wants us to
thinking in the
believe
background.
that the ends
Why do you deprive us?
and which is really sketchy, lady, because she puts the whole fate of Equestria and she leaves it up to chance. She leaves her faith in the hands of where it could pass or it could fail.
This dude looks like a
during the
knockoff
whole season
Samoa Joe
premiere,
from
you see she's
wrestling.
stressing out about what to do about her test.
And anyone who knows who Samoa Joe is,
Celestia's just
you know this guy almost looks like him.
but Twilight's still like, oh my god.
What?
It's like this guy almost looks like, if anyone who knows watches wrestling, if you ever sees this video, you watch wrestling, and
God, I haven't watched wrestling for a long time, dude.
look up a guy named Samoa Joe, and tell me this guy doesn't almost look like him.
I'll
I'm
definitely do
dead
that
serious.
after
Anyone
the
watches this
video.
video, look up Samoa Joe on Google, look up an image of him, and tell me this dude does not almost look like him.
Come on. Hit it. Why'd you forsake me, Hampaw?
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, which is why Spike was the reason why the reason why the day was saved, because Twilight realized that the test doesn't matter, and that was the point of Celestia, to realize it wasn't a test. So I think things could have turned out better. I mean, maybe Spike wouldn't have been the hero, but better that than to just cop out at the end and
I don't get how this is
better
cringe, though.
my
This is
student,
just
be
a guy, like,
selfless and
explaining the
selfish.
story
It's
in
a
a way.
good lesson, but the trauma that Celestia puts Twilight through on lesson 0, it's just ridiculous. We're supposed to believe she's all caring, she's all loving and all that, but why does Twilight fear her so much?
What's this guy writing a fucking book?
But Celestia is essentially a surrogate mother to Twilight. She trusts her, and
Wow, dude, you know,
she loves her. You know, but she loves
you can
her.
obviously just tell. You can obviously tell this dude is a is a huge fucking brony. If he's going in a dialect about this and that and that and this and that and that and this.
Well,
But
that is what the brony community is about. They watch My Little Pony and they, like, literally do all this research, and then they basically figure this stuff out.
Ugh.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a brony, and again, I used to be, but that's pretty impressive that he can relay the entire story. Like, that's not cringe to me. That's actually pretty impressive how he can relay the entire story like that. But
Yeah, gotta give a guy credit. That's all you can do.
yeah, I mean, God does his research.
Fear her so much. Celestia must have done something in the past, or there's something Twilight knows about her that makes Celestia so feared by her. Unfortunately, consequently, she also has Celestia also has the best ass me Tumblr, but
He does
it
education
is
practically kind of big wages
Will
in it.
participates more in the show than Celestia. Now the reasons why is because in season 2, she willingly goes to Ponyville to associate with the subjects. It doesn't turn out perfectly well, but she still tries. In season 3, she's ready to go to battle. Also in season 3, we learn that she goes into the dreams of her subjects to make sure they're dreaming. That's really heavy when you think about it.
Peaceful way to dream.
Celestia is a
Tom and Jerry style.
person.
Take a Brian Can.
The reason why I like Luna more
Classic shit.
is she just seems to care more. She doesn't leave everything up to chance.
That's a classic. I'll give you props for that. That's a classic.
She doesn't have that much faith in her students
I'm all about
or
that.
her subjects or anything. But she's
And you,
still
sir,
enough
get respect for
nerve
that.
to not leave the Mufasa unicorn look-alike up to the hands
Wait.
of 6 misfits, a drag.
Did you just say Mufasa unicorn lookalike?
That's exactly what I thought I heard him just say. That's exactly what I heard him just say. I'm like, that's a unicorn. What the hell?
Since when was Lion King in My Little Pony? My Little Pony!
Oh my god. Again, this is not to shit on the Brony community. This is not the intent of that. So whoever watches this video and is still a member of that community, just know, this is not shitting on your community. This is all in fun.
Heck, I even think that there's some furries out there who think I'm shitting on the furry community because I don't like NSFW.
Actually, that kind of shit's not really not needed in the fandom, if you get what I'm saying.
And just for everybody to understand who watches this, I have a Discord server. I don't even allow that in my server. Like,
oh hell no!
No, it's if I catch somebody sending NSFW in my server, instantly out.
There's actually time and place for that, but
yeah. And on top of that, I'm very accepting of people, and we do have a few minors in there, so I want everybody to be respectful and
definitely hear you on that.
Yeah, I'm very respectful of people. At least I try to be.
Dragon, an ill alicorn and shining armor, because we all know shining armor is essentially useless. And
no, it's not. It can blind your opponent.
That's why I don't like Celestia. Luna's better, and she sure won the election. I'm out. Sure.
Oh my god!
No.
What? Is that a fucking classroom?
Well, it's a show. It's very helpful. It's been around
Today for show and tell, I have a microphone.
Yeah, I'm talking about Power Rangers. I'm going to show you how to make Power Rangers today.
A Power Ranger?
Whoa. Hold on there, buddy. Hold up. Buddy.
No. Why did that just come to my head? First when he showed the Power Rangers thing, and then he showed the Brony. So I was like, go Brony Ranger.
Oh god, stop. Okay, one thing I'm not gonna put up with, and I mean I'm dead ass serious with this. I grew up a fan of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Okay, when I was a kid, that was one of my favorite freaking things to watch. You know how much merchandise I had with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? I had the tapes, I had the action figures, I had everything with that fucking series. Because that was my
I was
childhood
never a
show.
big fan of Power Rangers. Like,
Dude, Mighty Morphin
I
was
guess
my
I really
shit.
didn't like the sci-fi aspect of it.
Mighty Morphin was my shit, dude. That was my series growing up.
Meanwhile, here I just watch old school cartoons, and that was my kryptonite.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And also, I just want to say, why is this guy doing a presentation about why he's a brony in school? Like, that's like me, like going back to school and doing a presentation of why I became a furry to my entire school. Like, while I graduated high school, this is what I've been doing. I became a furry. Bro, sometimes you gotta lay to the mark, and you gotta I'm not gonna lie, I have furry pride. I'm pretty damn sure this guy's got brony pride, but this is something you don't want to share with your classmates because you don't know how they are all gonna react to that. Because next thing you know, you're getting stuffed in a locker.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit that, well, no, I'm sorry. But if I'm in a classroom and I saw this on screen, I'm literally in the back fucking laughing. I'm sorry. And if he says anything like, "Why are you laughing?" I'm like, "Cause dude, you're in the front of a classroom, putting My Little Pony stuff on a projection screen. What is wrong with you?"
Let's continue and see how this goes. Like, who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe he'll start dating tomatoes thrown at him or something.
Yeah, let's play this. But really, it's not as bad a show as some of you probably make it out to be right away. And
Yeah, not everyone thinks that way.
because I did this too. I'm sure a lot of you probably carried hate from the last seasons because you didn't like those, and honestly, I did not either. So there have been 4 series, or generations, as what some people will call it. The first one was kind of adventures with dragons and orcs.
I swear I should have
The
giggling.
second was a high school drama of girls getting devoted parents, and that's it. The third one, I don't even know. I just know it's sort of a combination of the last 2, and it didn't work out so great. The version 3.5 was when they were little babies, and that didn't work out so great. Now, Generation